Greetings, beautiful soul. It's your girl, Dr. Free. Welcome back to my Elevate Your Vibe YouTube channel. If you're new here, I invite you to hit the like and subscribe button. Join us. It is time to elevate your vibe. Today we'll be talking about anxiety. Anxiety, worry, fear. We've all experienced it. It is completely normal. Responding to things that cause us fear with anxiety makes a lot of sense. However, when the nervous system is constantly overstimulated, constantly going into what is called the fight, flight, or freeze response, which is a response that comes from the autonomic nervous system, where basically you're producing high levels of stress hormones, cortisol being the main one, and you're deciding if you're going to run away, fight, or if you're going to freeze. So if your body's constantly going into that state, it is not healthy. In fact, too much fear and anxiety lowers our vibrational frequency, and we need to maintain a high vibrational frequency so that we can receive the spiritual guidance needed to fulfill our purpose here on Earth School. Some of that anxiety that we experience that we don't even know where it comes from is ancestral. A lot of the times we are still needing to heal from a lot of ancestral trauma, which includes anxiety. Anxiety is essentially an evolutionary response to help us preserve ourselves. You may have heard the term self-preservation, which is basically about saving ourselves as a species. Keeping ourselves safe from danger, which is something that our ancestors had to do, and we also still have to do. So that's why we respond to things that we perceive as threatening with this level of anxiety. Anxiety can help us to flee danger just as much as it has helped our ancestors. However, it's important for us to note that there are some things that may cause anxiety that is not life-threatening. It is just our perception of the experience, the situation, the stimuli, the stimulus that causes that anxiety. And we need to be mindful of not overstimulating the sympathetic nervous system, which then triggers the fight, flight, freeze, or fawn response, which then leads to the production or the release of stress hormones, with cortisol being one of the main ones. And this can lead to a lot more if we're constantly overstimulating the system. If you or someone you know is dealing with symptoms of anxiety, you may notice trouble concentrating, difficulty falling or staying asleep, restlessness, body aches, including stomach aches or back pain. You may also notice hypervigilance. This is not an exhaustive list, but just a few symptoms of anxiety. The therapist in me is definitely saying it's okay to feel what you feel. However, we cannot stay there. We cannot stay stuck. The spiritual medium in me is definitely saying it's time to raise your vibrational frequency. We need to receive those spiritual messages and that guidance, because it's kind of hard to hear your intuition if you are experiencing a lot of anxiety and fear. You have to have a clear mind in order to receive those messages. So we need to raise our vibrational frequency, because anxiety is a mind-body response to living in the past and or future. It definitely requires a mind-body approach to healing. Today I would like to share one of my favorite techniques for dealing with symptoms of anxiety. Today I'm going to show you how to engage in box breathing, which has its roots in pranayama, an ancient yogic practice which includes regulating the breath in order to improve your mental and physical health. You can choose to do this by sitting in a chair, standing, or lying down on your back. I also invite you to put one hand on your chest and the other hand on your tummy. If you want to and it feels safe to do so, you may close your eyes, or you can soften your gaze, or you can just keep them open. And I want you to just take a minute to observe the natural rise and fall of your chest and your stomach. that your chest is rising, but your stomach is not, it means that you are shallow in your breath. If you notice that your stomach is rising, it means that you are engaged in deep breathing. Just take a moment and feel what that feels like for you. Now, let's get into our box breathing. Everything that we do will be done in steps of 4. I'm going to count to 4, and then we're going to start with our first inhale for a count of 4. After that, we're going to hold our breath for a count of 4. After that, we will exhale for a count of 4. And then we will take a break for a count of 4 and prepare to start the cycle again. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Take a break, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Take a break, 2, 3, 4. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Take a break, 2, 3, 4. I hope you enjoyed it. And there we have it, box breathing. It definitely helps with soothing any anxiety that you may feel. So the next time if you are feeling anxious, or if you know someone that struggles with anxiety, maybe you can teach them or send them this YouTube video and they can learn how to engage in box breathing. Beautiful soul, you got this. Keep growing, keep glowing. May you elevate your vibe.